All right, welcome everybody to Camden County College Cougar Esports. We have playoff action for you this evening. It'll be Salve Regina versus your Cougars, the Seahawks versus the Cougars. Listen, I'll take a Cougar over a Seahawk, the bird of prey. Bird of prey. But we have an exciting game coming up for you this evening. Everybody, in just a couple of moments, the players are loading into the lobby. We're getting ready for map number 1. This will be a best of 5 sets, so the first of 3 maps is what we're looking for here. Salve Regina coming in undefeated in this particular season, only dropping 1 map the entire spring split here. But the Cougars, I would say a team on the rise. I think had early success, some mid-season struggles, but late season peaking at the right time, you could say. So again, we will be heading into the game here in just a couple of minutes. So thank you for hanging around with us, and we will see you soon. All right, everybody, and we are getting ready to get into game. Camden County College here on the left side of your screen. Salve Regina on the right. The red team, it will be control point to start things off here. And the Cougars are off to the races. So we do see Active here. We see a barcode. I believe that is secret from one of the previous streams from a few weeks ago. So Active, it'll be the Widow v Widow, and it will be Active striking first there. Not getting secret, does get Spinala, though. So the Cougars playing very well. They do get that opening pick. That will open up this control point. They will get a couple of additional kills. Active onto your boy, Apple. Pika Shinks, Tuca getting into it as well. And the Cougars have come to play, striking first, showing that they have quite the resolve as a team. So it'll be Salve Regina having to regroup first. And regroup they will. We have seen them in the past play a very methodical style of play. Pika Shinks here going up on the front line with the Lucio, but playing still far enough back where he's feeling a little bit safe. Tuca gets the Widow kill. Down goes Prometheus and Spinala as well, and it's a 3-0. And here, the Orisa, the last remaining of the Cougars, winning the first two team fights, critical for them. Well, again, Salve Regina is a team that, very much is the favorite. I think there's no doubt about it if you're an odds maker. And Active, though, with another kill, sniping your boy Apple. And Prometheus, Salve Regina, just not able to get anything started yet. And here goes Yasm ahead, finds the Widow. Celestia, actually able to trade back there. 1-for-1 critical for the Cougars. We see Secret contending with the Genji player. That is Genjank and the Winston as well. Tuca and Genjank with a pair. And right now, Salve Regina cannot get onto the control point. 93% and counting. Ultimates across the board available for the Cougars. Lucio ultimate going to be popped early here, just trying to make sure that they have that buffer of HP. There it is. Round 1 in the books. Map 1 very much still in the balance, though. A bit of a left hook that caught Salve Regina maybe off balance, not ready. But we will see if that continues here. I mean, Overwatch, a game of team fights, a game of momentum. So let's see. The Cougars not going to swap up too much here. We will see Active swap off the Widow, switch to the Hanzo. Otherwise, pretty much the same. And we see Spinala on the Kiriko, your boy Apple on the Cassidy, and Barcode on Symmetra. So a little bit of a line shift, a line change for Salve Regina here. And again, we're seeing Tuca playing the Winston, contending here with the other Winston player, just playing very, very well. Active strikes first blood for them. Hanzo onto the Symmetra. And the support players for the Cougars playing very smart. The heals have just been stellar thus far. The play for the Cougars across the board has been very strong, playing as a unit at this point, and they will get the control point first. We have seen a switch here to the Pharah. So a 1-for-1 trade, huge. A 2-for-1, excuse me. We did see Pika Shinks going down, both support players, but Genjank with just great damage, great positioning. He's now onto the Winston. And Kiriko goes down, but so does Genjank. But enough trades happened there. The Cougars very much still in control. Scrappier, though, is this second round, this critical second round. Again, this is a game of momentum. Things can get out of hand pretty quickly for either squad. Yasm getting just a little bit too aggressive. Now Tuca has decided to go aggressive. 2 for 1. The Cougars in the driver's seat thus far. Still a lot of work left to go. So we do see Tuca with the ultimate on Winston. Definitely a good control point map for Winston with that ultimate, able to push some people off the side here. Yasm, again, Salve Regina, cannot be overstated. They're just not finding ways in, though Axif goes down, and that might be the go button. Yasm goes in, finds Genjank, is slept, but immediately is woken up, and it might be finally a control point, a control point for Salve Regina here. Fighting back. Tuca deciding to stack up as much of this percentage as he can, decides to pop the Winston ultimate. Does go down. So 90% now the Cougars looking to regroup, really only needing to win one more team fight. Tuca is down, and so we see Salve Regina playing very aggressively here, and the Cougars need to regroup. A couple of players going down for free, and they have plenty of time to work with. Plenty of time to work with. Does Camden County College. Salve Regina here regrouping, trying to capture some momentum for themselves. We see Tuca swapping to the Diva now. Pushing ahead, Pika Shanks does have Lucio ultimate available. Decides to pop it, not sure if he was able to get the Diva player. In fact, pretty sure did not. Diva mech is down. Your boy Apple popping the Soldier ultimate. Soldier 76 ultimate, and now we certainly have a round. Pikashing's going aggressive there on the Pharah, not able to get it. Now Genjank here, swapping to the Reaper, and Axif with a kill to your boy Apple. And that will be a man advantage here early on. Mercy with the res though, so that cooldown, that critical cooldown is not available anymore. We'll see if Axif is able to find your boy Apple. Almost does, not quite though. A few ultimates available for Salve Regina. It looked like it was an attempt at a bit of a set play there. Pharah ultimate is used. Reaper looking for the Mercy, not quite finding it. The damage there, but not the kill, not yet. So a couple of ultimates are available. Winston ultimate being used, just trying to kill the clock, trying to make it so the Cougars aren't able to reach the control point. They don't have much time left to do it, not able to. It looked like they may have been able to turn it around there at the very end, but 1-1. Playoff action here. Playoff action, everything it was billed to be and more. So a must-win round, honestly, for both squads. If you're Camden County, you want to have something to feel really good about against this favorite team that is Salve Regina, possibly to win the entire conference. But if you're Salve Regina, you're going to start to sweat a little bit if you give this one up, so it cannot be overstated just how important this early round is. So we still see, actually it'll be Tuca staying with the Diva. Yasm here staying on the Winston as well. Symmetra is the selection for Secret, excuse me. So Pikashing's ends up running into what appeared to be most of the team there. Does get killed by the Soldier player, your boy Apple. And now the Cougars looking for something, looking for a trade back. They're not able to find it thus far. And there it will be. Salve Regina with the opening team fight win, and Pikashing's gonna wait for their team to respawn and regroup, or maybe gets a little bit too aggressive with the Moira. Is able to pull back though. Just farming the ultimate a little bit. Tuca gonna swap now to the Reinhardt, and we also see a bunch of different swaps. Active onto the Junkrat, just looking for just higher DPS, higher damage numbers. Celestia gets pushed on by the Winston. And it's just a rout at the moment. Salve Regina. Genjang having to pull back here. I do like that we're seeing a bunch of different swaps, though. A few ultimates available, Symmetra and Soldier for Salve Regina. And that particular retake didn't quite have a chance to get going. So we see your boy Apple with the flanking ultimate here, doing great damage. Not able to get a kill, but a pair of kills do come down anyway. The Reinhardt shield just not looking in the right place, and so that will be a team kill, a complete sweep. Salve Regina maybe getting a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of warmth here as things get going. So taking a look at ultimates, we did see 2 ultimates to Symmetra and the Soldier ultimate committed there. Yasm gonna have to run for the hills, just playing goalkeeper here. Getting this tank would be critical if they could do it, but the heals are there, the sleep as well, but the Moira ultimate being used. Genjang with the ultimate as well, and down goes the opposing Moira, and it's a 2-for-1 at the moment. And Pikachu's just looking for another, finds it, and it might just be the Cougars with the advantage here, but it will be Winston popping his ultimate just to keep things from actually getting capped here. But I'm not sure if this is the right play or not. Okay, the cap does come out here, a 1-for-1. So Reinhardt ultimate is available, and now the Cougars will have to play perfect here. We saw Salve Regina do it, so it's totally possible for this critical map number 1 in a best-of-5 set. Prometheus has ultimate available. Pikachu's going to have to just play. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, we actually just missed that there. Pikachu's head on a swivel. Was able to find the Symmetra teleport before he got much done. And now it's Tuca. And this might be about it. Snifty plays from Axiv to keep in bounds here. But it will be map number 1 going the way of Salve Regina. Well, listen, the Cougars very much came to play in this one. Losing map number 1, but my goodness, it very clearly could have gone in a different direction there. Unfortunate for them, but Salve Regina, we tip our hats. All right, everybody, so we will take a moment to pause. And while we're taking that moment to pause, I'd like to ask everybody that's watching the stream, if you haven't followed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and give us a follow. If you're watching the stream and you don't have an account, go ahead and make an account. It's the bottom right. You're going to click that bottom right heart on your screen there to follow us. You can stay tuned. Make sure that you're supporting the team anytime that we are live. So we're going to pause for a moment. The teams are going to regroup, and we're going to head into map number 2. I will see you soon. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Map number 2, getting ready to get started here. Camden County College is going to start off on the left side, the blue side. Cougar Blue against Salve Regina here. Salve Regina taking map number 1. They're looking for 2 more. The Cougars looking to stop the bleeding here. This would be the time to do it, to send us into map number 3, squared up at 1 apiece. We are going to, this is a hybrid map, so it starts off on a control point, then turns into a payload. So the Cougars here will start off on the defensive side of the map, and Salve Regina will start off showing us how their attack fares. So looking at team compositions here, we see Pikashinks on the classic Moira for them. And otherwise, oh, it was interesting. We're seeing the Mei come out from Genjank. Not something that we have really seen much of. Yasm going and getting the first kill here. It will be Wrecking Ball. Not something that we've seen a lot of really, at least not early on here. Axev getting very aggressive with the Reaper, almost with a kill. I think they were sensing that there was some potential there. And now the Cougars will have to run for the hills. Pikashinks with a quick swap over to the Lucio. And I think that's wise. Symmetra with the teleporter here, going to try and get aggressive. Teleporter goes down, and there goes the control point. Very, very quickly. A pretty clean win. Teamfight win that is for Salve Regina as they move here into... oh, wow, there we go. Tuka with a pick on your boy Apple, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered. There's a joke to be made there about apples a day keeps the doctor away, or the Roadhog away. But anyway, regardless, here we are. So the Cougars' defense starting to hold firm a little bit here. Axev with a good flank with the Reaper. And good damage, finds your boy Apple, but doesn't quite have the kill. But hold on, scratch that. Tuka with the kill. And the Mei wall just being a nuisance. So the Cougars going to cede some room here. Barcode, Secret gets aggressive, and now the Cougars, their defense, finding a little bit of footing here. Again, Overwatch, very much a momentum game, so critical that there was a defense, some defense that found its footing, because things could get out of hand very, very quickly, and it's going to be 3 kills for nothing. Celestia and Tuka going to have to run for the hills. Tuka trying to make it out is just barely not able to do so. Pikashinks and Celestia, for the last 2 remaining, they go down, so now it will have to be a regroup. Axev swapping to the Widow, which is not uncommon here, given the fact that we see the Widow having so much success on Salve Regina here. Prometheus just using the payload. And Pikashinks gonna get aggressive, uses the Lucio ultimate, and now here it's just a bit of a wombo combo. Tuka's got them pinned, and it's a pair of kills. Tuka going low, does have the Roadhog heal for himself, and now all eyes, as we often have them, are on. It's the sniper duel, but it's a 1-for-1. Axev getting the shot. And the Cougars giving Salve Regina all that they can handle. I think it's fair to say that the heavy favorites probably came in here thinking that it would be rather easy, but it's been anything but at this point. Good positioning from the Cougars. Pikashinks getting aggressive, is playing Lucio though, so able to get out of dodge. Genjank with the snipe kill, the snipe with the icicle onto Secret with the kill. That's a 1-for-0 trade, and now the Cougars are pushing ahead. The hook will miss, but it won't much matter. Prometheus does drop. So the defense thus far has been strong, but really the Cougars are going to have to do a whole lot more. See Axiv, we see pings coming out, looking for the opposing sniper, perhaps. Just maybe wanting to also respond. So we do see, here is Secret searching for something, but the Cougars aren't giving anything up. Goes for the quick shot here, and now giving up his position.
No one can hide.
The Widow ultimate gets popped, which will give some security in the Widow v Widow game. And here goes Genjank again, just being an absolute nuisance with the Mei. And now an ultimate is available. Pikashinx does go down. Mei ultimate is committed as well. Just barely not able to make use of that ultimate. But here is Tuka, still alive, still in the fray, getting some heals from his teammates. Almost has heal available. He is trapped in there, but who is really trapped in there with who? And now it'll have to be some sort of heroic play for the Cougars here. Lucio ultimate gets committed but killed, but right before it actually pops. So this control point will fall. More time on the clock here for Salve Regina. It'll be 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Ooh, Widow v Widow. Those bullets just barely missing. It'll be Secret with the kill this time. And now, with those 2 kills, 3 kills, it'll have to be a defense, a final defense, and it might be a spawn camp. Salve Regina not even willing to let the Cougars out of spawn here, so Axiv going to have to find some sort of hero play, some sort of pick, relocates, finds Prometheus, and it gives his team a chance here. But the Cougars are going to have to get to work, going to have to get onto site. Pikashinx goes down, Tuka gets the Roadhog very, very low, but not low enough. Excuse me, not the Roadhog. It was the Kiriko. Kiriko does go down, and Genjank is now just dancing on the site, trying to buy a few seconds here for his team. Axiv now is just down to Celestia, and that will be it. But again, the Cougars very much in this game, in this series, in this match. Now we'll swap sides here. Still on the left-hand side, the blue team. Camden County College Cougar Esports. On the right-hand side of your screen, in red, now swapping to the defensive side of the map, it'll be Salve Regina, the Seahawks. So while they are getting ready, while they are assembling their heroes here, we'll talk, we'll chat for a second, and say, hey, are you following the stream yet? Because you should be. We would very much appreciate it. Any follow supports what these players on both teams are doing, and it would really mean a lot to us. Really just validates your support for them. And again, anybody watching, thank you very much. We much appreciate you. So we are heading now into the second round of a critical map number 2. Salve Regina gaining a little bit of momentum as we head into these later maps, but the Cougars clearly have plenty of fight left in them. So here we have it, getting ready to pop on in. And now the Cougars on the defense. They will swap to the Reinhardt here. Tuka going to get aggressive very, very quickly, and we're going to know a whole lot about this game very, very early. And Genjank with a kill onto the Mercy will be exactly what they needed. Symmetra able to trade that back, so a 1-for-1. Tuka goes down. Symmetra goes down as well, so really scrappy fights here. Celestia fighting for her life on the Ana. Stays alive somehow. So we saw Pikashinx went to the control point there, tried to pull some of the Salve Regina players away from the front lines. Unfortunately, timing not quite there. So they will trade their life. I mean, the Cougars, if we're being honest though, they have pushed up here, and now Tuka's going aggressive. He's on the Winston, just trying to gain control, trying to gain a little bit of ground here, and Genjank with another pick onto Secret Widow v Widow, and that's an opportunity. Celestia goes down, 1 DPS, one support off the books, and the trades continue to go back and forth here. Pikashink's doing some damage to the opposing tank, and now we just see a bit of a disjointed situation here. Fights happening across the board. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Again, the Cougars clearly involved here. They have something going. They've gotten a couple of picks. Genjank here on the Widow will be looking for another. Genjank, excuse me, Pikashink's healing Tuka as they push ahead. And it's all about the tank. The tank's rarely going down here. The supports with the heals. And now it will be a complete sweep. Salve Regina winning that fight decisively. And they will regain some of that positioning. In fact, gonna push up here, do a little bit of damage. Just trying to be annoying, slowing the advance of the Cougars. 1:30. Again, a few more team fights left in us. You would think. So we're going to see Genjank here with the ultimate, going to be looking for some soft targets. Not quite finding it yet. Tuka with a pair, though. And now, that is the team fight win we were looking for. The Ana ultimate onto the Reinhardt. And the control point sure to follow. Axev goes aggressive, finds a pair, though, contending him. And here comes Tuka, also going aggressive, but again, that same pairing, hard to move them off that point. So the Cougars do get this first control point, and they are on the move. So the Reinhardt shield is going... Oh, wow, here we go. Tuka gets a number of them, but doesn't quite have the follow-up. Prometheus decides to ult to counter and finds a pair, and then Yasm cleaning it up. So 3-4-0. Celestia going to back up smartly, wisely, just trying to conserve their life here. But that's okay. Again, the Cougars you don't need to win every team fight. Axev swapping to the Hanzo. So it will be Hanzo v Widow. That was what we'll be seeing quite a bit of. Genjank here swapping to the Genji, signature character for them. A bit of a playmaker, and that's what the Cougars are looking for here. Ana Ultimate is also available. And here we go! Axev with 2! And Celestia with 1. So that is the kind of playmaking that the Cougars absolutely needed. They are now in the driver's seat here, making some moves. It definitely, Salve Regina is going to get another attempt here, though, on the defensive side to at least stop at this particular control point. A lot of ultimates, a couple of support ultimates available for the Cougars. Salve Regina just going to be looking to kill the clock here. Trying to kill the clock and win a team fight. They started off correctly. And it's a 1-4-5. But 1:15 remaining in this particular map, this particular round. And the Cougars still very much in this. They just really need one team fight win. That's all they're looking for here. It is very much the payload is at the precipice here. So Hanzo v Hanzo, we're seeing the DPS characters. We're seeing a number of characters swap quite a bit. So we have 3 ultimates to only 1 available for Salve Regina. So that's definitely advantage Camden County. You don't want to go out with having these ultimates available. The Hanzo ultimate is available, and then it just gets used. And a couple of kills, only the one. The Cougars, I think, will get one more opportunity here. 15 seconds. Tuca swapping to Wrecking Ball here, knowing that speed will be their friend. They do have the Ana ultimate available as well. So Tuca does get onto the point here, just trying to buy time for their team. The Genji ultimate is available. It gets popped. There, you might as well use it. And there are a couple of kills coming back and forth. Genjank with 2, and your boy Apple, the next in their sights, doesn't quite have it. So close are these fights here. Tuca looking for your boy Apple, does find them, but I'm not sure. Okay, Pikachu's does just touch, but I think that'll be it for map number 2. Salve Regina holding firm. But again, the Cougars giving them everything that they can handle. All right, well, so map number 2 in the books, everybody. We will be heading into map number 3, which could be the decider. Could send Salve Regina further into the playoffs here. The Cougars wanting to have something to say about that, and I think they may have something to say about that in map number 3. So we will take a brief pause, and then we will be back. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Camden County College Cougar Esports bringing you some playoff action here. We are heading into map number 3, possibly the decider map. Salve Regina up 2 maps to 0, looking for just this last one to send them further into the playoffs. The Cougars, again, looking to have something to say about that, and like I said before the break, I think we will. So we will head into the game here in just 1 second. But as we get ready to head in, are you following the stream yet? Are you following the stream yet? We would much appreciate if you would. It would really help us out. Again, just validates the support you have for your possibly your fellow classmates, possibly your friends, your family. Please give us a follow. So, all right, everybody. We are going to be heading into the map here in just a second. All right, so it will be the Cougars starting on the left-hand side, the blue team, Cougar Blue, with no maps yet to their name. And on the red side, the right side of your screen, Salve Regina. And Genjank going to get us started off right with a kill. Gets traded back. Nifty play from the Hanzo. A 1-for-1. But you have to imagine that even trades really do, that's advantage attacking team. Why is that? Well, the amount of the amount of time, I should say, it takes to get back to the site here on defense, quite a bit longer. So Genjank having to run for the hills does great damage to the Doomfist almost with that solo kill. As it stands, Salve Regina with the opening round victory, the opening team fight victory, heading for this first control point. Genjank with a flanking position. Does know that the Hanzo is there, and what a flick! And there is a second kill. Spinala goes down, and that is going to activate these Cougars. The Cougars, their claws are out. A team fight win. For the Cougars, but this is early goings in map number 3. Plenty to go here. It'll be Secret with a kill onto Pikashanks. And the Hanzo ultimate being committed as well. No kills, but he will get some space for his team. Yazam on to Axev here, but Axev has the last laugh and stays alive critically. Back and forth these games are going, and the team fights, but Secret with a kill there. Didn't even see the arrow. Now we see Prometheus on the Zenyatta, something we've seen quite a bit of in the past. Pikashanks with a does go down, and Tuka going aggressive onto Prometheus does get the kill. And a bunch of ultimates, almost 4 available for the Cougars. Doomfist ultimate being used. Oh, and I looked like Tuka maybe trying to absorb that with the shield. Not sure if that's even possible. But either way, does go down. The Cougars are fierce here. Pikashanks committing the ultimate. Your boy Apple goes down, and he's searching for additional targets. The Cougars, again, the claws are out. And Yazam here switching to Wrecking Ball. I mean, when you start to see teams swap their particular team comps midway, you start to think maybe they're finding they're starting to sputter a little bit here, maybe stuck in the mud. But here comes Yazam, and he will be moving in here, just trying to disrupt. We saw the Hanzo ultimate being used. Hanzo v Hanzo. Axev searching, trying to find Secret on the opposing squad here. Tuka with a kill onto Prometheus. Celestia and Tuka, I believe the last remaining, not quite. Tuka with a kill The control point does go down. So a number of ultimates, Axev and Tuka with them available. Pikashings, though, does go down. Your boy Apple with the kill. 4v5, but Axev trades back. Ooh, tracks that shot! Gets 2 in a row, body. What a great shot from Axev. Does still have Hanzo ultimate available, and he's gonna get a little bit aggressive, maybe just a bit too aggressive. Goes down. Tuka committing the Zarya ultimate, not really able to follow up. Pikashinks, though, does finish a kill, is aggressive here on the front line, going so low, almost gets another. Is this the time? It's not the time. I was going to say, wondering if that might be an opportunity there for the Hanzo ultimate to be committed. Genjank able to trade back here, but at the end of the day, the second control point has gone down. 2 minutes and 35 seconds is what Salve Regina will have to get this map started off right. It's definitely not a win yet, because we will swap sides, but you're very much looking to go all the way here, and it'll be a pair of kills. Pair of kills, and Salve Regina having to back up and regroup. Tuka going aggressive here, as is Axev. Again, just trying to find something, but gets picked off here, and that might be huge, but maybe not. It's now a 2 for 2. We watch Celestia getting pushed on by the tank. And Tuka is still alive on the site. I'm not sure if anyone else is as well. Actually, no, it is Pikashinks and Tuka that will be fighting for this spot here. Axev comes to the rescue, gets a pair. And the Cougars are fighting here in this choke point. Critical to hold. 3 ultimates available to 2 on the opposing side, and Tuka continuing. Finds a pick on Spinala. And again, every time one of those picks happens, huge for the Cougars. That kills the clock. A minute and 12. The Cougars are still going to have to win 3, 4 more team fights, but they absolutely have shown that they can do it. Tuka goes low, but not low enough to die. Your boy Apple and Prometheus going down. No, excuse me, your boy Apple still in the fight. Tuka going aggressive here with the ultimate, and this choke point hasn't yet fallen. Spinala. Actually, it was your boy Apple the next in the sights, trying to get away. Not able to do so. Axev goes down, but won't much matter. This choke point has been holding. The 2 ultimates committed. Now Genjank, the only Cougar left. The only Cougar left with an ultimate. But no ultimates yet available for Salve Regina. Pikashing's going to get a little bit aggressive here, dealing some damage, repositioning, but we saw Axev with getting the first kill. Gets traded back, 4v4, 10 seconds remaining. Again, we will definitely head into overtime more than likely. So this is a critical moment here, and they've lost track of Tuka. He finds one, Genjank with a second, Pikashing's with a third, and it might just stop here. And it will. Critical hold for Camden County. Wow. All right, so again, we're going to take a step back here, let the teams assemble, and just let's take a look, or let's just, wow, I'm speechless. Speechless. Fantastic defense there. Let's, again, we're just going to take a step back and kind of assess what we just saw, reset for everybody. So the Cougars stopping them at that choke point there, only allowing 2 control points. So if the Cougars can get that second control point and get just a little bit further, they will win this map and take us to a 4th map number 4. The Cougars clearly, again, coming to play this evening. So we will head back into the game and take a look at the squads here. 25 seconds, and they will start to set up. And again, we have Salve Regina swapping sides, staying on the right side of your screen, but they will be swapping to the defensive side of the map, the red side here. And on the left side, now going to show you how their attack fares. It'll be Camden County College in Cougar Blue.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
And we'll see, again, we're going to learn a lot pretty early here, as we often do. Is it going to be competitive? And we do see Tuca moving to the Reinhardt here, just giving their team some coverage as this control point moves ahead. The Reinhardt shield just absorbing an absurd amount of damage. Axev searching there for a pick, not able to find it. Still a 4v5, but the Cougar attack continues to move ahead, ever so slightly. Tuca picking their moments, picking the moments to get aggressive. Does go down, but again, we're not too upset about that if you're at Camden County College. You're willing to give up a couple of uneven trades early. Your boy Apple with a kill onto Celestia. And now Pikashinks on the back line here finds your boy Apple, but it'll be a pair. Pikashinks just barely able to get out. Oh, but Prometheus continues. It may have actually been the Moira Ball that found that kill. All right, so the Cougars having to regroup here. Tuca going ahead, but doesn't quite have the heals, or maybe the damage was just too much. 3 for 0, 4 for 0, and it'll be just Celestia having to pull back here. So if we take a look at ultimates that are available, 3 on Salve Regina's side. 3 as well, almost a 4th. So we're actually, now it's 4. It's going to be an ultimate fest. We are going to see quite a lot of action here in the next few moments, folks. Reinhardt pushes ahead, does have ultimate available. Yazami, your boy Apple with a pair, and it'll be your boy Apple ulting on the backside here. Pikashinks, though, with a kill, does decide to go aggressive. Gets put down. Celestia trying to keep up with the team. Goes down as well. So, you know, if you're Camden County College, you're feeling okay, given that you did invest a couple of ultimates. But really, it was 3 ultimates invested for Salve Regina. All eyes are going to be on, right now, the DPS. Right now, the DPS for Salve Regina playing very well. They're the ones getting the picks. Genjank swapping to the Genji, wanting to get onto that backline. Clearly, the long-range fight not working in their favor thus far. 60 seconds remaining, so again, if the Cougars are not able to get this control point, it would be victory Salve Regina for not only the map, but also the match. And there's a pair of kills as I'm here, trying to hold the line. But I think this is the time the Cougars are moving ahead. The Ana ultimate is onto Tuca, and Axev getting a pair as well. And this will be the first control point. 28 seconds remaining, and they will have needed every second. So 3 minutes remaining. If we're comparing and contrasting to what we saw from Salve Regina, the Cougars a little bit behind here. They're going to have to get a couple of teamfight wins early. We see Secret swapping on over to the Pharah. So it will be Axev having to find something here. It'll be Genjank on top of this Pharah, and a kill here would be huge. Goes low, but Secret gets just barely the win. It'll be the Pharah ultimate, and now Secret has gone very aggressive. And if they get away from here, this would be catastrophic. for the Cougars. Tuca finally cleaning that up, but the damage has been done. All right, a minute 54. The Cougars, again, did get a lot of space there, so they're just looking for a couple of team fight wins. That's all it will take here to get the second control point. Easier said than done, though. No ultimates available for either squad at the moment. And it'll be Secret from above, raining down destruction. And there's Tuca. Speak of the devil, there is an ultimate, and he's going to have to help the backline. Does get the pin. Will it be the kill? I don't think so. A minute 15 remaining. Ultimates, there will be 2 support ultimates, 2 DPS ultimates available for Salve Regina, 2 support ultimates for Camden County College. So could really go either way here. It'll all come down to whether or not they can keep track of, they being Camden County College, of this Pharah ultimate that is available. So Secret here is kind of sensing maybe this might be the time, trying to get a good position and a nifty play. And the Cougars have definitely lost sight of them. Axum with the kill, and now it is Secret into the backline with a second. Your boy Apple committing the ultimate. And there goes that Pharah ultimate. If you're the Cougars, at the very least, you don't have to contend with it again. But with only 18 seconds remaining, they're going to have to get onto this point here. Critical moments. Totally winnable. Axum just going to touch the point here, trying to give his team a shot here. But it might be it. Just barely by the skin of their teeth. Salve Regina firming up that defense. So I wonder if we'll see what we saw before here. Oh no, this is 1v1, and honestly, that was huge. And then we saw quite a bit of this as well as the team moved on to the back line. Secret with a huge play. All right, everybody. So we are going to pause here for a moment. So we'll be right back. Should be the end here. But just to make sure, I'm going to pause for a moment. In fact, it is. Just wanted to be sure it was a best of 5, still in the playoffs. It was. So Salve Regina with the victory, taking it 3 maps to 0, but every map competitive, no question about it. Really a couple of plays away from this being a different match for the Cougars. So we tip our hat to them. Congratulations, advancing to the next round, round number 3. We'll be sure to tune in for that game. The Cougars, though, please, if you could, give all of your support. Give us a follow. Congratulate these players on a job well done. It would be much appreciated. So I'm going to pause. I would like to do a post-game interview, try and get all of the team back here so we can all say hi to them and a job well done. So we'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back, Camden County College Cougar Esports. So again, you have to forgive the what is not a wide camera shot, but we have most of the team here that you just saw. So I'd like to introduce your Camden County College Cougars, your Overwatch 2 team, or most of it. So congratulations to a very successful season to all of you. And so I have a question for you. So I'll just ask you, Jeremiah, what did you think of that game? Tell me, like, what did you think about Salve Regina? You know, how did you think the game
Very
went?
competitive game. Definitely rounds 1, 2, and 3. They were very close games. No landslides. We still getting the job done. Obviously, we could have executed a little bit better, but sometimes the threshold is, we're at our threshold, so ain't nothing too bad to be about and everything. So, but other than that, I had fun playing it. So.
Yeah.
I think we did a lot better this time than the one before.
Yeah, we actually,
No question.
We actually got a few match wins.
I mean, I can tell you that they were sweating. There's no doubt that they came into that game thinking that it would be easy, and it was anything but that.
The first 2 rounds went by, they went, oh no, we actually tried.
Yeah.
After that first map, right? So for sure. I mean, and again, I can tell you, spectating it was very, very entertaining. So again, we tip our hats to you. Congratulations. Does anyone else have any particular anything else you want to say about this game or about the season in general? Yeah.
I think the season. Oh.
No, you
Everyone will get their chance. Everyone will get. All right, no, go for it. Go for it.
I was just gonna say it was a fun season. I had a good time. Had fun with everyone.
And then, who is coming back next fall? Who's graduating? Who's transferring? Anybody not going to be here in the fall?
I'll be here.
You'll be here in the fall.
I'm gonna be back.
So we could be running it back, is what you're telling me. We could be seeing it again. Run it back. All right. Well, listen. So while you guys have the microphone on, do you guys want to shout anybody out?
Yeah.
Follow my Twitch.
If you can plug yourself, seriously. If you want to put your Twitch out there, say it.
Follow my Twitch TV/PikaShinks.
Michelle Pikashinks, fantastic. Anybody else?
I'll just say hi to my friends Tyler, Steven, Charlie, Robbie.
Nice. All right.
Let's go.
Shout out to my family.
Nice. All right. Julian, anybody?
Yeah, that's good.
I'll say hi to my boyfriend,
Nice.
Ryan, aka Dougie.
That's right. One of the League of Legends players, of course.
And I'll say hi to my girlfriend Lana.
Oh, there you go. Good thing you didn't forget that.
I'm
That's an
single.
important thing.
I'm single, hint.
That could've been really
He's
bad.
single. There you have it. All right, everybody. And again, we'll take another moment to congratulate all of you on a fantastic season. And everybody in chat, make sure to follow, support all of these players. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Take care.